Welcome back. It's a beautiful day in the shop on your new favorite channel. It's the night before IOLA Car Show. You can probably see behind you, the Datsun's still up on the lift. The transmission's over there. I need a front plate for that thing. I throw up bearing support. Can't get one, not fast enough. And I couldn't weld the one that was on there. This time we're taking the Oldsmobile. I'm gonna bring it in here and I'm gonna do an oil change on it. One of the things that happens seemingly all the time is I put a car up in the air and then it has to wait for parts. So it sits. And then I need to use the lift for something else. Today I'm going to go back to my roots, bringing the Oldsmobile right in here, and I'll change the oil right on the ground. Seriously, just look at it. Man, this thing looks good when it's clean. This is the first wash on this thing in, I don't know, 6 months, something like that. Maybe not. But this paint shines up pretty good. A friend of mine painted this for me in exchange for me wiring up an LS and doing fuel and brake stuff in an old Chevelle that he was putting an LS in. So there she is, looking good. Now, if I got really close to this paint, you'd see a bunch of little scratches and stuff like that, but for the most part, from even 6 feet away, this car looks really, really nice. Under the hood, it's all pretty simple under here, really basic sloppy mechanics type stuff. Shout out to 821 Bravo if any of you know who he is. He changed his YouTube channel name, but thanks a lot, Ryan, appreciate that. Part works great. So under here, all the same basic stuff that most turbo LS guys do. Aluminum 5.3, Trailblazer SS intake, single 7875. This is a Gen 1 unit with a billet wheel, really nice. It's worked great, lights off really fast. 14 pounds, 13 and a half pounds. This thing makes like 575 wheel, about 600 pound-feet of torque. It's insane. It's really fun to drive. I made the turbo manifolds myself out of some flipped truck manifolds, and I know what you're thinking. Yes, it is a huge pain to change the number 8 plug way back there. I basically have to take the front right wheel off, and then I can get at that plug. It's a pain. Back here, I put the truck coils on the firewall using ICT billet brackets. The reason I did that is, again, because of this turbo manifold. It would have been really tight against the coils there. Let's see. It has C5 Corvette brakes on it. I think I said C6 in a previous video. Those are C5 brakes. The wheels are 18 by 9.5 actually on all 4 corners. It's got lowering springs, Bilstein shocks, adjustable upper control arms in the rear, and the Ford 9-inch out back from Quick Performance. Love those guys. So here's a look at the interior. And you guys probably also noticed that I actually spent the money to have the windows tinted on this car. And my goodness, if you have a hot rod, get the damn windows tinted. It makes all the difference. So here it is. The door panels, except for the carpet on the bottom, are original. The seat, actually both front and rear seats are original. And I know you can't see that because of the shadows. The rear side panels I could not save, so I cut those out of some black textured plastic and put those in, and then I threw new carpet in it. But the dash and everything is all original except for the wheel. I changed that out with one I got at IOLA last year. So I'm gonna go back to my roots and do an oil change on this thing on the ground, right? Just like most of my viewers. Trust me, spend a lot of time on my back, underneath the car on my back. Get that oil change and get ready for tomorrow morning. So that's 5 3/8-ish quarts of fresh oil in there. Should be ready to rock. I did notice under there, these tires are bad. They're bald. And I've also noticed, I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen this before, but for some strange reason, when I get on this car aggressively, it smokes. And I'm not sure what it's coming from. It's not losing oil, it's not losing coolant, but it smokes. I don't know. Good morning, everyone. It's the day of IOLA, first day. Friends are here, so you might recognize Sam in the background. That's his brother Ben. This is Ben's C10. Check this thing out. It's a long bed, and he just did, what did you do for a drop on this?
It's 2 in the front, 4 in the rear.
Okay, so 2.4 drop. So it's not stupid low. It's not, what did Tony Angelo say? It's not ignorantly low, but it is lowered. It looks really, really nice. So they're gonna be rolling with us. Andrew is up here in his Buick. So we're gonna take, Andrew's gonna be taking his Buick. We got the C10 and then my Oldsmobile. We're gonna hit the gas station, get some fuel, and get on the way. Okay, we got fuel, we got food, we got water. We're gonna hit the road. Woo! So far, so good. Just cruising around. S Motorsports is with us today. Behind us, I showed you guys Andrew and then Ben's truck. We're on the road to Iola, probably, what, 10, 15 miles in. We only have another 18 miles left. We live pretty close to the fairgrounds. It's all county roads. It's actually kind of cool out here. The Oldsmobile is flawless, as always. Just cruising along. I think we'll finish the cruise up there and we'll catch up when we park. All right, look, here we are. We made it. Here's Iola. Here's a little glimpse. The swap meet, if you walk the whole thing in one day, up and down every aisle, it's 15 miles. We'll see what we can find. Looking for some good stuff today. Man, I want an International, especially a Travelette, so bad. These things are awesome. Look at that. Ooh, we could use these. We could run these around the neighborhood.
I know.
What do they want? Man, almost $2 grand they want for these. This. Just buy a whole chassis or 2/3 of a car. See if I can find a picture of it. I like the pricing on this. Less than 5,000. All right, cool. 500. Look at this. A 2-door. What is this? A Comanche, or not a Comanche? What are these called? Grand Wagoneer or some version of that?
It's gotta be, right?
Damn, dude, look at this Oldsmobile. Holy shit. Wow, who built that? Damn, man.
I thought it was, yeah, it would be like a state fair.
Yeah. It's so slammed busy. It's insane. Look at this. Gas tank, aluminum bell housing, headers, QuickTime bell housing or a steel one. Headers, oh yeah, for 2.3 turbo Ford. Full transmission.
I like these rims.
Oh, this guy's got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. I've seen my neighbor just built a Camaro where instead of doing a red straight tire, he had a big red
Steering rack, heavy duty clutch, LS mounts. Some crazy freaking radiator fan or whatever that thing's called.
Yeah.
thing's a little Honda V-twin powered mini car sitting right next to this 49 Chevy airport limo. Look at all the doors on that. My goodness.
Hey, I'm still alive.
Okay, we just had some lunch at one of the little huts, and we are leaving the swap meet temporarily. We are going to head over to Car Corral. This whole field over here is all cars that are for sale. It's kind of nice. They have a couple beer stands. Beverage stands. And look, we have a crossing guard. Yeah? He's hard at work. I shouldn't distract him. So here, try to show you a couple things for sale here. 10 Pontiac. GMC and another C10. This thing is pretty sweet. G-body wagon. Short bed square body. The Royal Sierra. This thing is pretty clean. Look at that. A lowered long bed step side C10. Cast me back to my 71 C10 I built. Thing is nice. Whoever you are, I saw you on Power Tour. It's awesome. I didn't know this one was for sale. This thing is sick. Lowered down, torque thrust wheels. Lowering these cars is weird. You guys saw that in the previous video. It's a 76. Is that your car? No. Golf cart crew. Nice rig, man. Love it. What was your favorite thing you saw so far today?
Ooh.
Probably me with my shirt off.
Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely it.
Okay, Ben, what about you?
Yeah.
Favorite thing you saw today?
Put me on the spot.
Just a lot of Chevy trucks, and I'm
A lot of
always
Chevy
down for
trucks. Sam?
that. What was that one deal we saw? $3,800 for a square body?
Yep, that was actually pretty good. Eric, I think your favorite was probably the 94 OBS Chevy.
Yeah, that's probably it.
What, 60,000 miles?
It was
on
87,000 miles.
87,000 miles.
$5,000. That's actually
$5 grand, rust free.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good deal. My favorite thing was the two Scouts that Ben saw right as they were leaving. My wife loves Scouts, so every time I see them, I try to capture them, and those two were awesome. Hey, look at that, 4-door. Nice. Cool.
Get songs off of YouTube, they say copyright free, but they're not.
Oh.
And then they do that so that you use them, and then it's in your video.
Check out this old Bronco. Look at this thing, huh? Old Smoky, it's called. Look at that. Straight sixer. Sweet.
I think like every year they had like 3 or 4 like.
Love the Stewed. Freaking Volkswagen camper van. Absolutely cool. Love that thing. Yeah, every masterpiece has a cheap imitation.
Yeah.
Like the Pontiac Aztec was a masterpiece, and the Tesla truck is a cheap imitation. Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Guys and so on for many different titles. That's real. Graduate for John passed away almost.
I need one of these. I'm telling you right now, I need one of these right here. This is a Ford Falcon. I believe this is a Futura. Oh man. I don't know what it is about little station wagons. Look at the Scouts, man. Look at these Scout 800s. Scout 80s, sorry. Look at them little things. Oh, these things are tiny, man. Wow, they're a lot smaller than I thought they were. Look at this too. Windows just slide back. Talk about utilitarian, right? So the Wagoneer I had was the same body style as this, or same front end, I mean. I always wanted the two-door though, real bad. Look at that, it's a similar color to my Oldsmobile too.
The split.
Alright, I gotta talk quick because there might be some copyrighted music playing in the background by a cover band. We got back to the cars here. I think we're done crawling the swap meet for today. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Alright, I didn't want to do any more filming there at the show because there was a band playing music, and even though it's a cover band, they were playing copyrighted music, so I'm sure that we would have got a strike on that. We're probably gonna have to change a bunch of that in editing. Overall, it was a pretty good day though. Tons of cars. Swap meet was pretty good, I thought, depending on what you were looking for. Good morning, everyone. This is going to be second day at IOLA. Left the house a little bit later, and as if in answer to my prayers, the local grocery store was doing a brat fry. So typical Wisconsin summer lunch, brought in a burger, and I'll be on my way. Not hunting for anything specific today. Gonna go see what things are like on Friday. Should be a busy one, and it's gonna be hot today. Look at that thing. How many people you got? 5 in there?
Yeah, we got more room. You want to come on?
Right? I'll squeeze in the middle. Good morning, everybody. On my way to IOLA for day 3. Not really much on the agenda today. Maybe crawl the swap meet a little bit more. Maybe check out the show a little bit. It's a hot one today, though. I think the temperature is supposed to be 86 or 87 with pretty high humidity. So we're at IOLA day 3, and I ran into a couple of my friends here.
Looky there.
Hey. Yeah. So they just finished a signing here at the Oasis in IOLA, which is a beautiful shaded spot here. There's like a bar in the corner, and there's food all around and stuff. So I jumped on the back of their golf cart. We're gonna run back to the show, and we'll show them the Oldsmobile. They haven't seen that car yet.
We're excited to see his car.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
And maybe we'll get a shake or something.
A shake?
Do you guys had one of the IOLA shakes that's in the big building up there?
No.
Okay, so I found
Not
this
the
out.
fried ice cream place?
No, this is legit, like just soft serve ice cream shakes.
We kind of need to do that.
But they're $5, but they're, my God, they're good.
$5 is cheap.
Yeah. The prices at IOLA have reached a new high. It's almost like EAA.
Yeah.
You guys going to EAA?
I'm not going to make it this year.
Oh.
This year.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been missing that show for a couple of years. We gotta get our schedule back together and we actually make our favorite stuff happen.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are a little bit busy. They have a lot going on. But if you're thinking about coming to IOLA, they've been doing this 4 years in a row. And next year, I think they're going to bring Garfield,
Yeah.
like everybody's
Our tool
favorite truck.
Yeah, it's going to be cool, I think.
Right?
That Oasis area is new this year. They acquired that property, and it's kind of like this show has some shaded areas, but not like that. Like that's a really nice shaded like bar and food area. Very cool. So we want to take Garfield and park him under a shade tree and fill him with merch, and I think that'll be awesome.
Oh yeah, if you guys have ever been to IOLA, it's usually the hottest 3 days of the year. So, oh, I gotta quit. There's music that's copyrighted.
Diagnose stuff.
I had to put the coils there because this it's a single 7875. That's a Gen 1 with a billet wheel, and at 14 pounds it puts 600 to the tire.
Nice, dude.
Yep. It blew 2 transmissions up before this. It peeled all the teeth off of 3rd gear twice. And then I put the TKX in there.
Yeah.
But the coil packs, I had to do that because I made my own turbo manifold. This is homemade stuff, including crossover and the wastegate dump and everything. And because of where it is, I couldn't have the coil packs there.
Right.
So I had to put them there. And yeah, it's got a little 3-port electronic boost control solenoid right there.
Nice.
Dude, this looks so good.
Thank you. All right. So yeah, Aaron and Emily wanted to check out the Oldsmobile.
We did, and it's badass. He did such a good job building it, and I love when people just bootstrap something and then they actually enjoy it for an extended period of time. Like, that's so cool, dude.
Yeah,
Like, you just made it happen, and now you're enjoying it, and I wish more people did that. Like, they need to stop making excuses because it can't be perfect. Just build something and make it happen and like go enjoy it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
You guys have seen it, right? It's far from perfect, right? It's dirty. There's tons of rock chips and stuff in it because I drive it all over the place, and I can't believe it, but I've owned a project car long enough where I have to put another set of tires on it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not all from burnouts, believe it or not. It's actually from driving it. So
It's good
nice
stuff.
to see you guys.
Yeah, good to see you
Awesome to
too.
see
Yeah,
you.
if you guys are ever thinking about coming to IOLA, I think these guys are going to be here year in and year out going forward, and they are just as amazing in person as they seem in their videos. So Flying Sparks Garage, go check them out. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Absolutely awesome to see you.